So let's have a look at the chicken. This is my first time opening. Wow, how about that? That looks incredible, doesn't it? Hi everyone, welcome back to another air fryer cooking video. This is my Philips HD9270 air fryer. Today we are going to make very basic tandoori oven chicken. So what you need to do is we get a whole chicken, and I've cleaned it and cut off all the fatty bits, and I have cut slits to all around the chicken, and I've actually cut through the backbone so I can flip the chicken open flat. It actually goes into the air fryer very easily, and the slits is actually for the masala and the spices to go into the chicken. Let's have a look at the spices. So I've got, starting with 1 tablespoon of red chili powder, 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of garam masala, 1.5 tablespoon of coriander powder, 1 tablespoon of chaat masala, and because I'm not using too much of chili, I am using a bit of red food coloring, 1 lime, and half a cup of yogurt. So it's pretty straightforward. We need to marinate the chicken for at least 1 hour, preferably at least a few hours, but I'm cooking right now. So first I am going to make sure I get salt over all parts of the chicken. Oh, and I forgot, we need a bit of oil. So why don't I just go and add in the oil first, then it's easier for me to... So just about 2 tablespoons of oil, just to give the chicken some way to crisp up. Okay, so I was just sprinkling the salt over the chicken. Make sure that I get salt all over all parts of the chicken so it doesn't taste too salty at any one area. Then we are going to put in all the masala, okay, just to make sure I get all the coloring as well. So okay, so all of this masala goes in, and of course since we are going to be mixing it, so it doesn't matter which you know, like what order we put it in, you know. Right, so we are going to add in the lime. The lime is just to give a nice citrusy flavor to the tandoori. I mean, ideally I should be taking out the seeds, but anyways, let me spend a few minutes to try to get out the seeds then, because I don't want the seeds to burn. Okay, that's for not thinking ahead. Then we'll just add in the yogurt. Now comes the fun part. Let's mix everything together. We want to make sure that all... So this will take some time, and once I finish mixing this, I will come back. So I've marinated the chicken with the masala spice, and I mean the tandoori spice, and you know, the smell of chaat masala and garam masala is just overwhelmingly delicious. So I'm going to let this sit for an hour. That's also because the chicken is a bit cold, that will help to bring it to room temperature. So my chicken has been marinating for about an hour now, which is sufficient. I mean, ideally it needs a few more hours, at least a few hours, but this is sufficient. So one thing I will not forget to do is to tuck the wings behind in the back, so the wing tips doesn't get burned. And the color looks nice, not because there's a lot of spice, it's because of that orange coloring that I've used. I'm gonna try to place the chicken. Remember that I've actually marinated both sides. Let me make sure I can put the chicken inside. And I don't want to waste the masala, so I'm going to dip some of the masala over as best as I can. Just bear with me. Put the chicken, so this is the chicken, okay? I'm going to place this inside. Chicken's ready. Just going to put into the air fryer. Arrange this properly. Okay, so let me just turn it on. Now I'm going to use the automatic chicken at 180 degrees Celsius 27 minutes. I'm going to increase the time to 32 minutes. Let me just say it again. 180 at 32 minutes, and we'll see what if we need more time after that. So let's just start. So 180 degrees at 32 minutes. Okay, so once this is done, I will come back. My 35 minutes is over, so let's have a look at the chicken. This is my first time opening. Wow, how about that? That looks incredible, doesn't it? Wish it was a bit more orange, but it's beautiful. It's just incredible. Okay, I'm gonna let it rest. I'm gonna put it in and let it rest for a while, and then I will come back and we will have a look at it. I've rested my chicken for at least 10 minutes now. So it's time to take it out. And I must say the color actually looks spot on. Let me do this. Let me just take this thing out. Okay, it's still very hot, so I might let it like rest a little bit more. And you know, let me just put this thing back so I can free up some space. Because I've cut the slits and all, the chicken should be easier to cook. I'm gonna give it like, because now it's like really hot, so I'm gonna give it a few. Maybe I'll just take a taste test. Okay, so let me just cut a piece of breast meat, maybe a crispy part. Of course, tandoori, we got to have it with onions and some lime, but let me just taste this first. Just a slight crunch on top. Salt is perfect. The masala is perfect. I'm going to use this combination to make tandoori chicken ongoing. Alright, so this is another cooking video. If you have got any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments below. Now I'm getting a lot of messages right now, but it's Christmas, so happy Christmas to everyone, and I will catch you in the next video. Alright.